Hi guys, this is Hallie from twinflame.twinsouls, and if you're following me, I just want to share some small update about what's going on with my twin flame. I've received a lot of messages. Thank you for worrying. I just had very busy time. No, I haven't met him yet. So I met my twin flame for the first time 2 months ago. We're in Amsterdam. It's from Costa Rica. I'm from Israel. Very long distance relationship. Crazy. Almost impossible, but we can't let go of each other. And so we when we left each other, we said like we don't know how many times we're gonna meet because it's very very far, but as long as we just got to talk and know each other much more, so suddenly the distance has become something that that is irrelevant. And we said, both of us, in the belief that if we need to meet and if we need to be together, we will be together, and the universe will support that. And he got exactly the same thought I have about it and the same agenda and perspective. So with all my friends, when I'm saying the thing, the universe will help, they're like watching me like, what did you take today? And I'm very material person, and I got my business and everything, and I also have very evolved spiritual side and communicating and connection with higher places. But so most of my friends can't understand how a person like me like going into that. But as we said, we just knew that when we left each other, that if we need to reunite again, we're gonna reunite, and we're gonna let the universe take care of that. And at that point 2 months ago, it looks like impossible to meet only until October, when he will have some free time, and I didn't had enough money or ability because I got my kids, and like it's a very expensive trip, and both of us like couldn't see how it's gonna be possible for us to meet more than once or twice a year. And yet we couldn't disconnect from each other because both of us feel like we found our best friend, we found our other half, and we understand each other about everything. And it's so amazing how similar our life are, because both of us has the same story of divorce and a lot of similar points about the things we like, the things we feel, and about everything. And it's really fun being in a relationship like that, when there's no resistance and there's just flowing. So it's really good. Anyway, as we start this relationship, he's really great in manifestation. He was like, yeah, I want to find some job that will offer me the opportunity to work from home and be more available in the next few years. And 1 month after we met, he found this kind of job. It was offered to him, and it's gonna give him a lot more financial freedom. And then he had another one coming, another job like that, that will allow him to be more free, and he can work from anywhere because it's online work. And for me, suddenly things start to open up. Like my business grew so fast in the last 2 months, in the last month only. Actually, the last 2 months has been very challenging, but in the last month, it's been amazingly growing. Like both of us are experiencing the same things. And I think it was after the July 13th, I think, the July eclipse, which really boosts both of our life. And all of a suddenly things just got arranged. Like I got 3 little kids with me, and then I realized that I'm gonna have free time without them. so I can go. And I know I'm gonna have a week, and suddenly this week fell on after a weekend that my ex has with my kids, so I can travel for 10 days and I can see him for 10 days. And like suddenly it became a possibility. And once we start to talk about it, about it was a week ago that I'll come to see him for 10 days, all of a sudden like everything worked out in all kind of ways for me and for him to make it happen. And it's like flying to Costa Rica. It's a long flight, it's almost a day flight, but there's a part of me saying like, what's 18 hours in meeting him and being with him for 10 days in the other side of the world. And it's really fun because both of us are very excited about it, and suddenly we had the opportunity to do it, to make it manifested. And we're just feeling high like right now and looking forward to meet. Sorry, it's quite light here. And anyway, so when you need to reunite with your twin flame, the universe is going to support you. Trust me, guys. Just I was spending the last how to manifest it. I was hearing a lot of Abraham Hicks. I'm really addicted to her. When I had the very hard month, like 2 months ago, with my business and everything, because a lot of things happened, I was kind of this desperation, because it looks impossible to see him again. And I kind of fall for depression about it and said like, I found the best person for me in the world and I can't be with him. Like, yeah, I'm talking for a year about twin flames, and I know how hard it is sometimes and that you need to go through some challenges. But there was part of me that concentrating on what's gonna happen when I see him, how I'm gonna feel, to visualize it a lot, like to see myself going through the airport and jumping to his arms, and just imagining that I'm flying, imagining myself in airports, changing flights, and all of a sudden it became possible. And when whether it was the money for it and the business that both of us has, and like it became possible when it was the right time. And suddenly like it was like all the pieces of the puzzle got solved by itself. Because if you would have asked me a month ago if I can go and see him, I knew that I can't, because I might have maybe 5 days. And then I realized, yeah, well, I can have 10 days to see him, which is quite enough time because I need at least 2 days for the flights. So anyway, just visualize things. And I've been through very hard days 2 months ago, and I was just opening my morning, listening to Abraham Hicks, and just listening to it while I'm working and putting that in the background. And at some point you just get connected to this vibration and you attract more things to your life, and you can manifest easily. Like I manifested with my business something like $15,000 in a month, just from positive thinking. Like everything opened up all of a sudden, and I'm really happy right now. I know it's gonna be hard sometimes, but we feel really good with each other. Like I make him feel good. I'm accepting him the way he is. I feel that we're here to heal each other's wounds, and there's a lot of unconditional love between us. Like I'm looking at him and I just feel huge love. I can't explain it. And he's asking me, do you think I look good? Do you like me? Like, yeah, of course, I'm crazy for you. And so once it's your twin flame, it it works different than any other relationship. And we're hearing the story of long distance relationship for about 2 months. Next month we're gonna meet. It's gonna be in 3 weeks from now. And I'm so excited about it, and I'm very happy. And it's kind of to take a pause from your life. And yeah, I got my job, I got very busy times, but it's like doing something for myself. I'm gonna see him, I'm gonna be with him, I'm gonna spend 10 days together, and I know it's gonna be great. And I don't know, it's really fun having this kind of thing. And even if it's not gonna work for the long term, somehow I believe it will. I had the best time of my life. Like, I had really good time with him. And it's not easy to have long distance relationship, especially when it's like that. But I think that because both of us are mature, we're like around 40s, and we had relationships, we had kids, we got kids, and we're like at some very mature place in our life, both of us, so we can enjoy this kind of relationship, and we can be patient enough to make it happen. And I'm trying to think what I want to say. Well, never mind, maybe I'll remember that later. I had it in my mind a few seconds ago. So I don't remember. Never mind. Anyway, I remember. When we met, he said that he's planning to maybe come to my country at some point and come live with me, and then we start checking some options for him for work in my country, and things went well. And then he got scared of it and said, no, I can't do it right now. It will take a few years. And I got a little bit depressed from that, because I want to live with you now, not in a few years. But there was a part of me saying, okay, let the universe do its stuff. If you need to get to be together, you will be together. And just 1 month later, he started getting jobs that are from home. So you can do them everywhere. You can work from home. You can travel. It will give you more money and more time. So we can meet like every 2 months or something for a week or two. And both of us can work in the time, and it could be really amazing. So it was like the universe fixed everything so we can be together. And we thought that we will reach this point only in a year or two in the good case, but it happened so fast, like 2 months later, and we're gonna meet, and the circumstances has changed for very good for both of us. So what I want to say, if you're still here, just have the belief, okay? Just keep believing that good things can happen, that everything works out for you, and that if you need to be with this person, you're going to be with this person, and the universe will make it happen without you trying anything. And I can tell you that there was one day I was searching for flights to see him, and everything was expensive. So I got tired after 3 hours that I just tried to find the right flight, and I got tired of it. So at some point I said to myself, okay, this is not flowing. This is a lot of resistance. I'm letting it go. I'm letting the universe do its thing. And all of a sudden I came across the day after in much cheaper flights, good hours and connections, and like everything worked out for us to meet. And that's what, when you need to reunite with your twin flame, trust the universe. It's gonna happen. You're gonna meet them. So don't chase it. Just be with the belief that you're gonna work hard. You're gonna keep growing yourself, your soul, you keep evolve, you keep keeping a high vibration. That's the most important thing. Like, meditate, hear Abraham Hicks, and hear positive things, and yeah, also listen to astrological reports. I'm listening to the Leo King, David Palmer, and Ivana Tarot, and it kind of helps you to understand better what's going on in the universe, in astrology manner. And I think it's very important because once you know, like right now we're going to eclipse season, and I was sure that the July 13th eclipse will drive me crazy. I was crying the whole day. I was cleaning things from my past with my ex, like pain from the past has come up to the surface, and I felt so like it's flooding me, and it just want to come out to get cleaned. And I had a very meaningful day there, but I knew it's gonna happen. I knew I'm gonna be emotional, so I got ready for that. I tried not to do anything too important that day, but somehow few I closed few deals with clients that day. They just call me, and I was like preparing to sit and do nothing, and they're like, "No, we want to do this, we want to do that." Like, okay, no problem, and it just opened up a lot for me. So when you know there's gonna be a storm, you better get put your effort in finding a shelter, and that's what astrology help you do, because you can know like there's gonna be a storm tomorrow or in a week or in this month, and you know how to behave, and you know how to be more patient. If you know that Mercury is in retrograde, so you try not to drive too fast, and I'm much more cautious when I'm driving, and when I'm doing deals with people, I'm double and triple checking everything to make sure I didn't forget things, because that's the retrograde. And just trust the universe, guys. And I hope I not hope, I believe that I will upload some more videos again here in this month, because I'm gonna get crazy until I see him, and I miss him so much. And I don't know, I believe I will share you with some more things. And thanks for watching. You're welcome to subscribe and to like this video, and I will be glad to hear your twin flame stories. And I got a new website, twinflamesdoc.com. You're welcome to get inside, have a look, and if you want to share your twin flame story, you can send it to me over there. There's some email you can send, and I'll be glad to hear from you. Okay, so take care and goodbye.